Wow. Ray Ford just pulled off one of the best last round needed comeback wins that I've seen in a really, really long time. And here I am about to say, like, yeah, you know, not really a special fighter. Don't get me wrong, good. Good fighter. By the way, he stops Otabek Kholmatov in round number 12 with about 30 seconds left in the fight, and a fight where I can't wait to see the scorecards because it could have went either way. The story of the fight was Kholmatov was the more active fighter. Ray Ford was having issues with punch output, and man, there go Eddie Hearn. Great win. Shout out to Ray Ford from Camden, just over the bridge outside of Philadelphia. Kholmatov's good. I mean, Kholmatov's good, but, you know, he needs to go to the body more. You know, he was going to the body at the beginning of the fight, but then, you know, simply abandoned it. And as far as Ray Ford's concerned, by the way, here's the stoppage. He was hurt. This was about 30 seconds left in the fight, where a lot of people could have said that Ray Ford was losing the fight. That was ruled a slip, by the way. But then he came right out there and then finished him off. As you can see, he didn't have no legs under him, meaning Kholmatov. And he was in retreat mode, and then look, running, turned his back. And then the referee just said, you know what, that's it, I've seen enough. And look, he was out of it. He didn't protest or anything. Yeah, that was a knockdown. Look, he's running. He was running. He was hurt. Shout out to Ray Ford, man, because I was concerned. Now the WBA featherweight champion, 126 pounds, Luis Alberto Lopez won earlier in the night by stopping his opponent, Raya Abe, Japanese bloke. I can't wait to hear what these cards were. Damn, he was done. I can't wait to see what these cards were. He is now 15-0-1 with 8 KOs. Ray Ford from Verona, New York, where this card took place. Top rank on ESPN. He is crying, but that was a crazy comeback win, though.
With him every single round, he guided him to victory tonight. He motivated him. He told him what he needed to do, and he said, "We're gonna step to this bully. It's time." They had a game plan, perfect execution right there. My gosh, he stopped Otabek.
His family, Amaya, his daughter Milani, his mom Pam, Ford's family. They are watching a world champion be crowned.
What a performance. Brilliant performance.
Top Rank Boxing on ESPN Plus is presented by Otabek.
Here, let's talk about it. The 126-pound division is all over the place, kind of. But see, here's the thing. Luis Lopez is talking about moving up to fight the winner of Oscar Valdez, Liam Wilson. And now that Ray Ford, the champion, he's even talking about moving up to 130, and that the weight cut is difficult for him. So,
well, for your winner by technical knockout and the new WBA.
Wow, there was 7 seconds left in the round, in the fight.
Featherweight champion of the world, Raymond Savage Ford.
As we welcome you to ESPN Plus's State of Boxing, where we will have all the post-fight analysis and interviews after a thrilling, absolutely thrilling featherweight world title fight. The new WBA champion.
We're waiting for the post-fight interview.
Raymond Ford, and let's go up to the ring to Bernard.
Ray, describe what it meant to hear the words "and new champion."
Honestly, I ain't even hear him say it. I was just so in a moment, like, this shit is a blessing, bro.
You worked so hard for this, and you were down on 2 of the scorecards, 106, 103. You needed the knockout.
He was down on 2 of the scorecards, 106, 103. He needed the knockout.
How did you make it happen?
My coach told me bring that dog out. We knew we was coming into their territory. This wasn't under our promotion. But, you know, we had to dig deep. And my whole time in the corner, I kept saying it to myself, like, I'm going to stop him. I feel him breaking down as the rounds went on. I started off a little slow. I felt like I didn't really have the energy and the legs in me to, you know, be the sharp boxer that I know I can be. That was due to, you know, a tough weight cut. So honestly, this may be my last fight at 126. And then we're going to go up and call out the world champions up there.
Tim Bradley asked you about that dog, if you had that dog in you, and you proved that. But we did hear you in the corner, especially after that 6th round. You said, I'm going to stop him. Was that just trying to hype yourself up, or did you feel him weakening?
Like I said, I already said he was weakening. And I knew I had to. The rounds was too close. I just had to bring that dog out that my coaches was telling Tim Bradley about, and I always knew that I had it in me. I come from a rough background. There's nothing that can stop me, ever.
We talked about the monster that was ahead, and you said, I don't see that monster. How were you able to tame him? Because it was a technically sound fight that ended up with drama.
I felt his power, like early on, he caught me with a shot. And I said, that's it. I think I said it out loud, too. So that's all you got? And in my head, I always knew I had a better inside game than him. I didn't expect him to be as sharp as he was as a boxer and use his legs as much as he could. Normally, I can land my jab whenever I want. I know I was landing it, but it wasn't as much as I wanted it to. So I knew I had to dig down to his body and bring sharp hooks upstairs. And, you know, that's my money point. So I knew I could get him out with one of those.
All right, you said it was a very tough weight cut, but you are a featherweight champion. We saw another featherweight champion do his thing tonight, and Luis Alberto Lopez, but where do you go next from here?
I go up and wait. I'm still signed with Matchroom. We got Joe Cordina over here. He's a good world champion. I feel like that's a good fight that we can make. There's other 130 champions up there that, you know, we can get in there with Oshaki Foster. Lamont Roach, that's my guy, but, you know, it's business at the end of the day. Who else is up there? Navarrete. I know he's moving up, but it don't matter. I can go up there and compete with anybody.
Congratulations on making your dream come true tonight, Ray. Joe, we send it to you.
Thank you very much.
I personally think that Navarrete needs to stay away from 135 pounds. But politically, you know, I'm not sure how Eddie Hearn would feel with lending out him again to Top Rank for another fight. Oshaki Foster is a Top Rank fighter. Lamont Roach is a PBC fighter. Joe Cordina, that's an in-house fight they can make because he is a matchroom fighter. And Navarrete, he's supposed to be moving up. And you have Oscar Valdez and Liam Wilson likely fighting for that WBO title. I believe that fight is when? When is that fight? When is that Oscar Valdez fight? I just had it up on the screen. Okay, the end of the month. Friday. The Friday before Thurman versus Zoo. March the 29th. Yeah, don't be surprised if a belt's on the line. So, I think that Cordina is probably the best bet. It's looking like it's pretty much guaranteed that he's going to move up in weight. Ain't nothing really there for him. You know, and look, he could fight Ray. I just think that he's moving up because he's been talking about it multiple times. Why is he going to stay there down at that weight? But as far as Kholmatov is concerned, pretty good. You know, good, solid fighter. However, you know, 25 years old, still young. You know, little one-dimensional to an extent. You know, like, I mean, he be lunging with that, like with his straights. He just be lunging. You know, and good and everything, but he can probably get knocked the fuck out like he did tonight. But to be very honest, I like Ray Ford as a fighter, but I'm not going to lie to you. I'm not seeing nothing special yet. I mean, yeah, he's still young. Yeah, he's still young. 24 years old, still young. I'm just not seeing it yet, though. I've been watching him since his debut. I was at this fight. I was here. You know, been watching him since his debut, but you know, I'm just not sold. I'm just not sold yet. We're just gonna have to wait and see. I think I've been to 2 of his fights. Let me see. What other fight have I been to of his? I feel like I've been to 2 of his fights. Well, whatever. take a time out, like the video, subscribe on TstreeT Controversy with Fight View 360. And another thing is my podcast is coming back, so stay tuned.